time. Actually, we're going to do a projective reading. We're going to do a Monday Fun Day reading on Sunday. Is this a psychic prediction? No, I'm just telling you what's supposed to happen. It's about to go down. Really? Yeah. Well, tomorrow I have to wake up super early. It's going to be burly. And so I won't be able to tell you what the energy is until we've already experienced the day. Realistically, yeah. So we're going to check out today what tomorrow brings. What's up, everyone? I am the hostess with the mostest, the High Priestess Phoenix. I am your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, yogi, guru, evangelist, North American Sybil. I am your messenger of God, his very first child of himself, created in the feminine form. I am the dark goddess Lilith in the dark ages. In order to understand any of that, you would have had to catch my last live video, anything I posted in my community page, and my latest shorts. Hey dude, I just posted a short before I went on live, and this dude does this really killer leg move that I've never seen done. What is it? It's just a goofy meme, and he's like, he lifts his leg up and he plays an air guitar with his leg. I was like, that was sexy. I've never seen that done before. That's a sexy move. Really? Yeah, go check it out. It's in my shorts. It was funny. And you never seen... That's some shit I ain't seen done. It was cute. Anyways, let's see. What's up? They made me look at Russ before I went to bed and right before I got on live. Russ is over there. Russ is so funny. I thought about that today. I was like, what does Russ do when he gets bored? I bet he eats. He's like, now I'm all stressed out and I'm eating my anxieties.
Eating disorder.
I knew you were as an eater. I knew you was an eater. You eat? We all eat. Shut up, idiots. It's like we can unpack that some other time. You want to unpack your pounds? It's really just your chakras. I eat whatever I want all the time. Anyways, going back to it, there was that. It was super funny, too. Right before I went to take a nap, bro, God said, look at Russ. 2 minutes prior to that, he posted some shit. He was all fan love. He's all, and his fans all, you look like a lesbian. I was all lesbianist. I've been calling you that. I was like, dude, I look like I'm out here chasing bitches, bro. He's a total bitch. He's got both his ears pierced. Longer hair than me. He wears silk and does his petties. I can't take this guy. Is it a guy? I don't know. I believe that I am the masculine energy, as I've always said since the beginning. It takes a real... That's what I want to point out. You guys have to admit what had happened when Wolfman came. It may have took a long time to happen, but a certain type of submission happened when this real man came in. Really, I chose to man up on him real hard, but little by little I realized that it wasn't really necessary. It wasn't. Whereas I can man up on you guys all the time, and you guys just turn into some straight bitches. Bitches and gentlemen. Really? Yeah, I love it. Do some shit like that with him, we're going to end up fighting or something. That's what I was like, we're terrible. We're terrible. Your masculinity and mine, but when he calms it down, then mine does. You have to learn the energy, the energy flow and the mirroring. Welcome to the Twin Flame journey. But that's what happened as soon as he came, was a certain level of submission. It's like, I realized I shouldn't be talking to you the way I talk to them. What was it about him? His energy. But then when he started to puff it up, I was like, oh, I'm going to treat you like them because you're acting like them. Ooh, Jerry. You know, I blew out my candle tonight. What'd you do today? Fucking nothing, bro. I told you I didn't want to. But when I curled into my bed, it was so cozy-wozy, bro. I took the best nap. And then 2 hours later, God's like, get up. I'm like, I can't do it. I can't get out of bed. It was so terrible. I hate those. Do you know how hard it is to wake up? Oh, God. How do you do it? I throw myself in the bathtub, bro. It's like you have to, not in cold water. Ugh, no. That will kill you, too. Who wants to wake up like that? That's like bringing you back to life, death. I need to slowly be eased into the life process. So that's when I crawl into the bath. And I sit there in the dark in a very fetal position trying to find the energy of life to get up and life. Really? Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Anyway, so I got up and I lifed, and what'd you do? I got a big old thing of sage, and I felt so special for getting a crack lighter. What is a crack lighter? That's what I kept calling it, and people were offended. Well, first off, I thought it was a good idea to ask the dispensary, but they sell them for actual smokers, so of course they would charge you too much. So this guy's like, I think we got one in the back. He comes out with this enormous thing. It's like, dude, it's like a whole handful. It looks like somebody's kind of like vaping. He's like, it's $15. I was like, the fuck it isn't. So then I'm like, well, where do they sell those things? And they're like, a smoke shop. I was like, well, there's a vape shop by my house. It's like, I've never been in a vape shop. Maybe they do. Really? I don't know what they sell in a vape shop. Do you vape? No, vapors. I buy cigarettes at the fucking gas station like a normal human being. I buy weed at a weed store like a normal human being. I don't buy vapors. Anyways, they had them. See this bad guy? I needed one of these. I realized how important they were. Why? Especially on a day like today. Fucking freezing. I freeze my fingers. The hardest process of what I do, the most time-consuming process of my magical acts is sitting out there, starting the fire, and waiting for it to burn to ash. I cannot leave until the process is done. I can't force it, but I do. And that's all. Breathe. Put your breathe. I don't want to be out here anymore. That's what I'm talking about. Those days, I'm like, I was just out there feeding the fire. Real sticks? I mean, not really, just sage. But you get a fucking big lighter and it turns into a whole circus out there. You're a fucking caveman. So then I got this bad boy, and it comes with a lock on it. And now I could start a fire. Oh, I broke the lid. Oh well, I can fix it. See that? Holy moly, that's what I got for my birthday. I was very excited. Thank you very much. And then I ended up, I took my son's shoes back, and he's so funny. He didn't like those shoes or any of the other shoes, and he's got the biggest foot. I was like, how much bigger do they get? Jesus Christ. Anyways, he exchanged one pair of shoes for another pair of shoes, a pack of underwear, and some house shoes. How much were the shoes? I mean, they weren't that much, but everything's on sale. Okay, I'm going to have to bring out the tweezers to fix this. What happened? I pulled off the... I haven't really figured out the lid. But as long as we keep it locked, we won't start any fires. But who knows? It's kind of like a gun, don't you think? I'm such a weirdo. Really? Yeah, that's pretty much all I did. Took care of business. All I had to do was go replace my son's shoes. He's got fucking holes in his shoes, and he's got to walk to fucking school tomorrow morning in the fucking snow. He's like, Mom, it's gonna snow in 2 hours. Motherfucker, I told you all day that you're gonna walk to school in the snow tomorrow, bro. I told you, quit fucking around. So yeah, and that's a big day because normally, like, this is the first time they're gonna have to get up ready and be responsible all on their own. I won't be here to wake them up and tell them to get up and and don't forget your fucking water, and you better have a motherfucking jacket. It's the first day my daughter will be walking. She chooses of her own free will to walk to the second bus instead of catching the first, which makes sense. You don't want to drive down Hampton in the morning. It's unreal. It's fucking unreal. Take the fucking side roads, dude. It goes nowhere. Really? Yeah, it's a lift thing. Get a lift. Realistically, so she's going to do something. Everybody's got to do a little something different tomorrow. So that was like, we're starting new stuff, and that's where we're going. So you heard me shuffling a bunch of shit, but these aren't shuffle-uffles. We're going to pull one of these. Ooh, Ace of Swords. New thoughts. We spoke about that in my last video. And that's what Millie said. Mom, the birds are talking to you. I was like, I know. They're telling me happy birthday. And where are we at here? Oh, shit. Oh shit, it's the card of Sagittarius. It's the Temperance. You see that? That's me with the kiddos. Mine are bigger though. They're bigger though. I had a download. Oh god, what the fuck? Forgot about that thought.
What?
No. I don't know. It was a fucking download. It was an idea that came into my head. What was it? I don't know. I saw myself having an all-nighter. Like, we stayed up until I met up, and we stayed up. Who we? I don't know who he is. That's the whole point. Getting to my story. All I did when I blew out my candle was ask me. I was asked for one thing. Just one thing. Just one thing, God. That's all I want, is one thing for my future. Can you please just show me which one of these dudes I'm supposed to be with? That's all I asked him for, dude. Did I get a vision? No. He's an asshole. He can't even give me what I want. See what I mean? I just want to know what the fuck is going on. I never do. I just want you to be aware. I'm just supposed to play fair. Really? Yep. Anyways, I had this download that, I don't know. I just had this download that I went and we stayed up till morning. This is the whole download. It was a fucking whole ass download. I don't know who he was. We stayed up till morning. I was like, it's morning. I have to get back. And then they're like, don't leave. And I was like, I can't bring you home. That's just inappropriate. Then come with me. And it was that moment. It was like, well, my kids are big enough. I guess I could.
Ew, don't not bring another man home.
That's not it. It was just this download. It was just this thing that happens. Really? That sounds like fun. I mean, in essence. I mean, it wasn't like a come sleep with me. It was like, come sleep in my house situation. Don't leave. That was cool. That sounds like a great date. I don't know. It was in my mind. It was a thought. Temperance, you got kids. See where this all went to? That's where my mind went. What do you get out of these cards? Let's start with the Notorious. There's Jupiter. I think that's Taurus over there. Is that the sign of Taurus? Anybody paying attention to those signs? It's number 11. Amen. A to the man. Lavia. Lavia. Hey, that's my favorite thing. I love ya. Love to love to love ya. Love ya. Get it? It's love ya.
It's lava.
I love ya. Depends on how you pronounce the word. I think it's love. Really? What do you see in this picture? She's got her hands filled right there, bro. That's life. I'm lucky, though. They're bigger. That's crazy, bro. They're like, I got through it. Mr. Plum used to, I remember this conversation we had so long ago. I used to go through all these struggles when they were little. He's like, you know, one day when they're bigger, you're going to meet a real great man, and you're going to get a second chance at this. One day when they're like, you know, that he said it too, when they were in like high school and shit. It's crazy. But yeah, I look at it as the lioness, bro. Really? Yeah. Oh, and then you got my other kids. We were a young mother there. The Lavia Cherub places us in victorious. What are we talking about? This one over here. In a victorious and triumphant energy, understood as the exhalation of our deepest desire. Why'd you stop? Because that's a fucking stage in alchemy. It's in the Lilith cards, the exhalation. Neptune? Damn, dude, we're gonna be here for like an hour, bro. You guys better, like, take your bras off and get a snack. Pause the video. Seriously? Fuck. They pulled out a lot of cards, I gotta be honest. Exhalation. There's me and my kids, bro. It's Master Manifester. Which color do you want? You want the white family or the dark family? We're both. Shut up. Quit being picky and choosy. Sorry. Just having a lot of fun. I could put the Sagittarius in there and show you how much fun I can be. Where do these cards come from, Lord? Fuck. I don't know. I'm making messes now. One thing at a time. What are these? Those are those. That means those go in there. Nope. Those. Fuck me. Really? Oh, yeah. Here they go. Okay. Sorry. I got a lot going on my table. Okay. Yeah. So this is where we're at. We got a lot to talk about, obviously. I am a master manifester. And that's what it is I see a vision and it's about to play out. Did you guys hear about all that earlier? It's crazy. It wasn't overnight, though. It took a long time to make the vision happen. Duh. All right, let's see. This will be the third component and the crowning achievement of a battle of two other forces, emotional and intellectual. Ooh. This is between this is the spirit. It's the mind, right? The body, which holds the emotions, the mind that holds the intellect, and then the spirit, which were perhaps only seemingly at odds with each other, a conflict that had been mitigated and balanced. And that's where it is your mind and your heart trying to get those to align is the whole superpower. So it could transform into a third force. Lavia leads not only to affirmation of one of our talents, but also the circulation of unseen forces, aiming to achieve a clear goal. Otherwise, its energy will vanish. Oh, I'm getting another download. Inviting frustration, unfulfilled ambition, envy, and excess of pride. Well, there's the negative side of this bullshit. What was the download? I told you I was going to start doing, I mentioned it yesterday and today. I really spoke into an existence. The download I got yesterday morning was to start the film. Next thing I know on Facebook, I'm getting, well, you could say it's AI, whatever. I'm getting all of this information about film communities here in Denver. Really? Mm-hmm. And then we talked about in our earlier video is like once you commit, the doors open. look, there's communities all over that want to be part of this and, want to hear your story and want, videos based in Colorado, and they want this and they want you. You don't know that until you become you. That there is a place for you, and there's people been waiting for you. There is a place. In the beginning, it's like I didn't know my place because I kept trying to fit into places that I didn't fit in. It's not that I didn't fit in. I mean, maybe I never did, but I was trying to go back to places where I had outgrown. Really? Trying to be around people that I no longer resonated with. Trying to do things that no longer brought me joy. You try it again. You'll try it a couple times to see if it still has its zest, if it's still cool. And you realize, no, I don't do... And that's just like drinking. Why did you stop drinking? Not because I almost died or anything. I just didn't like it. Every time I tried it, I didn't like the after effects. So I was like, it's not worth it. Really? That's it. It's fun at first, obviously. But after, it's not really that cool. Which is like what it does to the body. I don't like what it does to the body after. And my body seems to reject it all the time. Which is what? I throw up. Every time I've ever drank, and almost all my drinking memories of ever drinking since I was a teenager, I throw up. Who wants to drink if you're always going to throw up? I'm a pro at it. Really? I am a pro. You would think I'm a bulimic. I will stick my finger down my throat and get this feeling to go away as quickly as I can. I would rather throw up than have something gross in my tummy. I will pump my own stomach, dude. You would think I'm a bulimic, like I throw up for, in that kind of sense. Oh, God, I'm going to throw up. I'm out. Really? No. And don't come near me because now I've thrown up. Get away from me. There was throw up in my mouth. My food came back out. It's like basically I took a shit out of my mouth. Stay away from me. It's an end of a party, if you ask me. Really? Something to think about. Or not. That's just why. I like alcohol. I like the taste of it. I like the beginning part of this whole situation. But about 15 minutes in, where I start feeling funny in my body, I don't like that part. That's the part that everybody drinks for, is that cool feeling in your body and in your mind. I don't like it. I can feel something foreign inside of me. I don't like how it's flowing through me. It's messing with the way I think. And I don't like that because I spend all day trying to, control my thoughts. It messes with the way I feel. I don't know where all these feelings are coming from and thoughts. I don't like to be, lose my inhibition and just be pushed into an unstable place like that. You guys like that because of the feelings and thoughts you might get when you do drink. Not good for me. Not good. Not good. I mean, yeah, no, I get out there and I take my shoes off and dance like a fucking maniac and get all sweaty and lose my makeup and eventually get sick and throw up. Really? Yeah, it's been a thing since I was a teenager, but it's not a thing anymore. Really? Yep, not something I want to do. I did lots of it. I can show you how it's done. It's going to end the same way it always does. I'm going to throw up. And then as it got worse, I'd wake up the next day and I'd be hurting for like a day or two after. It's like, oh, this is horrible. My body will not turn back to what it was before I put this shit in there. It takes longer to process it out of the body. Really? I don't know. I just haven't done it for a long time. I did it at the beginning of the awakening. Whenever I go to the casino, I have to have a drink. But I don't want to put enough in it to where the body feels it. Just enough to, that's kind of what you got to do at the casino. You have to buy a drink or play a game. You can't just sit there, otherwise that's loitering. If you just go there and just, like I do, just sit up next to the fireplace and smoke weed. Like, you can't do that. What are you talking about? I'm enjoying my drink. I paid for this drink. I'm literally going to be here less than it takes to drink a drink. So I have to. It's the price to pay to play instead of, playing on their fucking games. But, and that's just it. It's like, drink this. No, thank you. I'll pass. It's not against that. But some of you, and then I sit there and I watch you. So then what am I waiting? I'm watching you. I'm waiting to see how long it takes you to get weird. Because I know it makes you weird. I know what it feels like. I know how long it takes me. 2 and I am done. I can keep going. I can drink and drink and drink until I throw up faster. Really? Yeah, don't offer me. I used to. I'll drink whatever. I didn't give a shit. Really? As long as it wasn't beer, I didn't care. I don't like beer. So that makes it even twice as dangerous. I could, but I know how it works because I've done it for years and 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 years. I started when I was young. I watched the evolution of this shit work in my body. So going back to it is like I'm not gonna stop you from drinking, but just know I'm gonna sit there waiting to watch your eyes gloss, and for you to change into this person that the alcohol makes you. And I'm really gonna watch what it does to you because I don't drink anymore, so I want to see the effects on someone else. And it's gonna be a whole judge fest, to be honest. I'm gonna be judging your every move. Is that bad? Or is that just curiosity beyond belief that becomes judgmental? Are you judging me? No, I'm watching you. That's what I told Amelia today. People hate to be seen. That's all I do is watch people.
Bro, they were fighting over a washer in the hallway and you would dirty look on us.
Yeah, they're like arguing and then they look over and see you watching. What the fuck are you looking at? Nothing. But I'll sit there with big old eyes like the fucking deer in headlight watching you act a fool and make you feel so bad. You'll forget why you were acting up and just be mad that I saw you. You're like, what the fuck are you looking at? Nothing. I was just watching. I don't know. Well, I mean, you're kind of making a show. I didn't know if I was. Am I supposed to look away? You're the loudest thing out here. What are you talking about? You're putting on a show. Do I say that? No. I just look at him like, huh? Play the dumb card. Act like I can hear something in my headphones or something. People hate being seen. It's funny. I'm a people watcher for sure. Alright, anyways, if Lavia doesn't make it all good, then otherwise this energy will vanish, inviting in frustration. That was... Dude, he goes on about he wastes $10,000 on a microphone. You put out $10,000, eh? Okay. What the fuck? You didn't... That's what I laughed about. It's like $10,000 and all your songs come out sounding that horrible. It doesn't matter if there's fuzz. You are the fuzz. You are the the scratchy frequency in the song. You're an idiot. Anyways, he's frustrated. He has unfulfilled ambitions because he wants to write a song. He's envious and has excessive pride. Alright, the chorus is the Temperance, Jupiter, Taurus, and the Three of Cups. I'm not going to read all these cards, bro. Stupid. You see how this turns into a whole fucking witch hunt? Like, and go over here and pick up this answer. And here's an answer. What about the ducky? The little ducky. I'm still trying to get to the little ducky card. I'm not telling you about master manifestations, masters. Watch my videos. Today, the moon is aligned with Neptune, which is magic, imagination, and illusion. Okay, so where's this vision coming from? We talked about that earlier. You need to ask yourself, why do you want this thing in your life? Is it out of desperation? Is it pride, vanity, security? Is it dreams? Are you being pushed to go after something that sounds nearly impossible and you kind of are doubting yourself? That is the vision of God upon your life. The rest of it is all just, you know, fairy tale, I wish I had type shit. I wish I was a bitch type shit. Really? Yeah, watch out for that. Can be a very dangerous planet. What is it? Poseidon. And I just want to point out, what did I do? I sat and watched the second Aquaman. I can understand why it didn't hit the blockbusters so well, but it was nevertheless an appealing family movie. And of course, he had to end with a cheeseburger, bro. Totally American. It's like, yes. He's like, I don't even know what those words mean. I was like, bro, he was making jokes the whole time about food. That's so American. Tacos and tequila. You don't know what that means, bro. When we're done warring, I'm gonna take you to tacos and tequila. Bro, when I got to Mexico and they had 3 tacos for a fucking $1, bro, a bitch was fed, bro. I was so excited. I had never had actual Mexican food in my life. I was a Coloradan, dude. We have new Mexican food. We have Mexicans now, but not back then. It was delicious. Oh, God. And then when I found the shrimp tacos, the birria, oh, God, it just got better. Fucking food is the best. Alright, let's go move on to our crows. Where are we at? Ace of Swords. I went straight to it. Alright. The realm of riddles with the symbol of ivy. Nice. Alright, Ace of Swords. In one swift motion, the blade whistles through the air and a squawking is silenced. Ooh, cut your fucking throat. To begin anew, some things must come to an end. I don't even be trying. It's in every book. It's like, why do you say that? Because it comes out in every book. We said it in the last one, which was the Rainbow Children. You must be willing to sever the old ties with the old. See you, Bobby. Fucking bitch. Who, you? Nah, me. I want to sever ties with you too, just to make life easier. But that doesn't make me happy. It just makes it easier. So you think, until, like, you know, another retrograde comes and you're all in my mind. It's not true. You want to sever ties, and that's where you got to be careful. It's like you want things... I tried to do it too. Now it's funny because when I stopped trying to cut you off, you started cutting me off. That's where I was like, I can't sit here, but I can't do nothing but self-reflect. Every one of your moves, I already moved on you twice, and it didn't work. So I'm like, go ahead, try this. I know where we are in this journey. Based on where you are versus where I was when I was acting like you, I know where we are in this. Okay. And that's why I was like, hey, we're talking about the slowest moving energies here. They haven't even grasped the idea here. Where he's over here thinking about making babies. Whoa, now you know where it comes from. What, babies? No. The idea. What the fuck? Why do you keep running? That's what he says. No talking about family and marriage. He doesn't talk about marriage. I'd be talking about I want to marry him. Where did you get such a crazy idea? God, it's not funny, though. It's not funny. Do you still feel that way? I mean, I don't feel like I'm going to propose to you like I did Marshall. Remember that, Marshall? Good times, bro. Good times. Seriously? Yeah. Wait till you guys watch these videos. They're hilarious. It's not. God made a fucking mockery out of me. In the essence, it's just obedience. He gave me a heart's desire, and I went at it, despite the fucking humiliation that it would cause me. It made me stronger than I ever was. Really? Yeah. It's like, go love this guy. Alright, I got you. I want you to love him. Like, go straight crush. Like, stage 5 clinger on this guy. Alright. And how am I supposed to do that? And then all of a sudden you get filled with all this love energy and you start looking at them and thinking about combing their hair and taking baths with them and getting married on the beach. And now you're fucked. That's the power of, you know, the mind, and especially Neptune. Be very careful. It's supposed to make you fairy tale, bro. Because if you don't fairy tale, you don't believe. If you don't believe in fairy tales, then what are you going to believe? Logically speaking, the world we live in fucking sucks, and you're going to die unhappy if you don't believe in something outside of the reality we live in. So they make you believe in something beautiful. And that beautiful feeling gets you inspired and creative, and you start living differently by the idea of something nearly impossible, but it's just a beautiful feeling that they give to you. I call it waving the piece of meat. Why'd you make me think that? That was never gonna work. You had to believe in something. You're right. And that's what it is. I can go back like, what the fuck? He's still trying to... Why did you ever think he was gonna be with you? God, what the fuck is wrong? I tried not to believe it. I couldn't believe it either. I can't make it go away. It keeps showing me this stupid idea. And I feel it, and I'm like, really, it's stupid as fuck. Allie. Oh, God, come on, God. He's like 25 years younger than me. He's not really that young. He's younger. He's about 20 years younger, though. Come on, God, my kids are like his age. They're going to be hanging out in the movies playing video games. Seriously? Yeah, I have a 25-year-old and a 23-year-old. Ellie's fucking 27 years old. Sure, I can make a man out of him. We can do this. What? I mean, whatever. Moving on. I just want to tell you, the power of thought. It can be beautiful, and that's what I'm trying to say is, like, you know, but you want to cut off the hard ones. You're like, oh, I don't want to think about it. Think about being in a relationship with a wolfman. I'm not accepting this very well, as I told you. I don't usually in the beginning. I'll work on it. I know what I'm supposed to think about, but I'm going to try to think about everything else. Could be the masculine energy. I told you. At least I know my patterns. I've only done this how many times? I know how this goes. I was like, you better wait out. You better watch out, bro. Once it turns on, I can't stop it. It gets really scary. I start running around trying to marry you and trying to make you, you know, give me babies and shit. is how this works. You know how this works? It's pretty terrifying. For me? No, for both of us. Because what if it works? Then we're going to end up married with giving babies. Hold on, damn it, God, you tricked me. That's what was really funny. It's like you kept telling him you wanted to be with him, and you didn't even think about what that was going to take. No, because I didn't think it was going to happen. Just kept saying it. Didn't think it was really going to happen. Be careful. Alright, let's go on. Alright, you got to cut off, whatever. To begin anew, some things must come to an end. The path must be cleared of obstacles and debris. In the quiet air, heavy with possibility, new thoughts emerge. Keywords: a decisive new beginning, clearing away what does not serve, a painful surprise. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. I mean, I guess if he was trying to do the right thing, he should probably just cut me off. Okay, I hope that works out for you. I tried that. I tried that year 1 and year 2 and year 3. I try that all the time. I just gotta cut you off because this is no good. No, it's just because it's just too much to deal with. Yeah, I get it for sure. Moving on. So that's where your energy is. You're supposed to be having new thoughts and tempered energy, which is balancing your thoughts with your heart, not letting your mind get the best of you. Well, that's where we always are as a master manifester. I'm not reading all this stuff. We might see the 3 of Cups come up, but don't care because I was trying to get to the little ducky that these little girls gave me. See that? It's a message from God. Really? Yeah. It really is. Oh, I got the joyful otter. I know there's a duck in here. How do you know? Because I know. What are these? Just some animals. All of them? Nope. Not all every animal God ever made. Especially not 2 of them. Where are you at? Probably at the very bottom. Come on. There it is. The duck. What has he got? Navigate. Alright, we're navigating. What are we navigating? I see the octopus underneath. Strategy. And beaver, which is build. Build what? A brand new future. Hey, this goes in here. Don't fuck up the cards. Nope, that's not where that goes. I gotta put the guidebooks and stuff. Hold on, guys. I don't like this when it gets all too much. I don't even have this guidebook. What are these? The Winter Seer Animal Companion. That's what it's called. Winter Seer Animal Companion. When did you get these? Summer of 23, I think. I went to the doe. That was pretty damn close. Dog. Donkey. Dove. At least these are in alphabetical order. Duck. Ducks are generally considered good-natured and associated with luck and favorable fortune. The duck is sacred to many water goddesses. And where are we at? Neptune, Poseidon, Aquaman, all of that good stuff. We're in the waters. For example, and that was Lilith was casted into the Red Sea. For example, ducks are associated with Gaulish goddess Sequana. That sounds like a fun name. Sequana. Anyway, so the deity who inhabits the river Seine. I don't know. Gifts left by pilgrims for the goddess are often in the form of a duck. And many folklore traditions, it is taboo to... I'm not bringing out my duck. Come on, don't make me bring out the duck. I have this thing that represents a duck, and I used to have candles in it. It's a little black duck with dots on it, and it stood in front of the Kanyen. I already have a duck. Trust me. It's like, what is it? I think it's what I use it for. I don't know what else it could be for. Really? I mean, I think it's there to keep tapestry candles so that they could burn. I don't know. That's what I use it for. Alright, anyways, let's see. It was thought that if you kill a traveling spirit when it is in the form of a duck, that person's ghost will be stuck in the mortal realm forever. The duck is an emblem that sometimes the sun, that represents the sun due to its ability to both swim and fly. Thus, the union of sky and water. That's crazy. That's what he said at his little, on page 60 and 61. That's what Aquaman said at the end of the movie. He was like, we bring together the land and the sea. They're talking about the sea and the sky. That's even above it. Alright, ducks are amazing creatures that can dive, swim, float, walk, and fly. They thrive in cold, rainy climates and are able to migrate distances when needed. They evade potential predators by taking to the air and water as the situation demands. Their adaptability is an attribute that they're not like turkeys that we're running around eating them, that can apply to we only eat them because they can't fly. And it's a big-ass bird that can't fly. You feel like it, like they took advantage of this poor animal that couldn't get away from us. Why are we eating this big bird? Because big bird couldn't fly. How many of you are still eating turkey? That's great. If you find yourself at a dead end or a situation that seems to have no resolution, try changing elements completely. Go in a new direction altogether. And that's where you guys get real pissed off. I try something completely different. Well, it wasn't working. I have to try something. That's really what it is. You shifted? You're so shifty. Well, I mean, why keep doing something that's not working? Stop treading water and use your wings. Another aspect of the duck is its inviolable ability to be unaffected by the elements. The familiar aphorism, like water off of a duck's back, I told you that like throughout the week sometime, holds this applicable wisdom. Don't let criticism, rudeness, or pettiness of others sink in too deeply. People's opinions and actions say far more about them than about you. If you take every piece of criticism to heart, you'll end up paralyzed with self-doubt and insecurity. Channel your duck's resilience and adaptability. Try new things. Step out of your comfort routines and navigate new waters. Ew. Really? Yeah, it just totally aligns. That's all he's saying. Really? God's always just... These kind of messages, I mean, all the messages I deliver you are only confirmation of what it's supposed to be. Confirmation is supposed to be comfort. Confirmation, which is, comforting information about what you are going through. I tell you the energy outside, which is the planets that are moving around us, that are literally puppeting the shit out of us in our day-to-day lives. So the cards I bring to you are nothing more than confirmation or comfort during these turbulent times. When does it stop? It doesn't really ever stop. It's a mindset that even while you're in the middle of a storm, you're calm. And on a sunny day, you're calm. To where you don't even notice the difference of the dark and the light. It's not like day and night, where yesterday was so tragic and today's so joyful. No, you just flow with joy through each day is where you're trying to get. But that's a mastering of the mind, and that's having the heart's resilience to have an understanding. Your heart's trying to keep you calm during this fucking thing called life. But everything about it is freaking you out. Every twist and turn, there's a new fucking problem, a new fucking challenge, a new fucking, setback, a new thing to make you cry and want to give up. It's a game called life. None of us are not going through those challenges and red tape and blockages. It's how you see it. Do you see this as the end of the world every time a door closes in your face, or do you just notice that God is just literally redirecting you? I was like, I was going fully in that direction, but it slammed in my face. Am I going to sit here and cry at the door and beg and kick? Let me in. This was my future. This is what I wanted. Or I'm going to be like, well, fuck. And cry a little bit as I pick myself up and go find another door. What's behind curtain number 3? Nothing. Another locked door? No more locked doors. Doesn't matter. You're just going through a labyrinth called life. And you're supposed to be okay about whatever pops up around the corner, which is typically Kobe Bryant in some weird form. You shape-shifting motherfucker. I'll see you tomorrow. Today's tomorrow. Really? There's no fucking demons, bro. God's just sending you through the toughest fucking times called the end times, where the games got real. We're calling it the end games for the end times. Ding, 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 ding. Ring the bell, bro. Ring the fucking bell. And let's begin. Like, come on. What's God got for you tomorrow? An adventure with some hardships. But that doesn't kill you. And nothing really does. You know what I mean? You might lose a limb or something. Diabetes might take your toes or something. You're going to be fine. Who needed your toes? Is anybody even really looking at them? They just took up room in your shoes.
That's crazy.
I know, really? I mean, until somebody goes and reaches down to your foot, it doesn't matter. Why does it matter? As long as you can walk. By the way, we've been dating for 6 months. We've never had sex. You've never got close. And all of a sudden you tell me you're missing 3 toes. Oh my God! Oh, that's terrible. What happened? My brother shot him off. Really? No, it was diabetes. Well, I mean, I guess, okay. Like, you can make a joke out of it, or you could be tragic and try to hide the fact that, you know, you're missing something, or you have an extra something, or something. And that's where everybody is with these masks. What am I hiding? Nothing. I don't have eyebrows. Typically, I'm supposed to wear teeth out in public, but I don't wear those all the time. That's about it. Otherwise, I'm not really hiding anything.
Do you have any secret children? You don't know that?
No. I mean, you were as surprising as the rest of them.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Wow.
Where are we at, God? What's tomorrow hold? 7 of fucking Pentacles, bro. It's a harvest season, bro. Meaning, it's been coming out in the cards. If you don't have a good harvest, that's easy to say. You didn't plant the right seeds. Oh well. I know what this feels like. Everybody does. It's like, fuck. This was supposed to work out for me. It didn't work out. And now you don't have anything to show. Hey. I just want to point out, Bobby always contacts me when I quit a job. So I kind of quit a job, and that's how that works. It's like, dude, you're never around when I'm doing good. You're only around when I'm fucking sucking. God always brings you around when my life sucks. At least you make me feel better during a suck-ass time in my life. But no, it doesn't. How you doing? Oh, I just quit another job, and I'm still homeless. How you doing? Oh, well. Why didn't it work? Because I'm an asshole and I can't get along with people? Something you probably know all about. You worked with me. What was my problem? Let's not talk about it. I'm trying to be better, and obviously I still have the same patterns when I get a job. Did you like working with me? See what I mean? You like the raise, huh? Shut up. The rise. Yeah, I get jobs, and then I'm like, oh, we're going to be good. Until like 48 hours later, and then it's no good no more. Well, that didn't really work out. Damn. I'm back where I started. I have no job. I have no life. I have no skills. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. Well, we'll sit around and try to work harder at it next time. That's all you can do. I just want to make you feel okay because, like, I don't know, sometimes we fail. I mean, it's not even that. It's like sometimes we just don't win what we wanted. It didn't work out the way we thought. And that's what this card is all about. I'm going to use them through the little cards because I feel like they're draining me and I would like to get an early night's sleep. What time is it? It's about to be 9. And I'm supposed to be in bed by 10 just to get 6 hours of sleep. So what the fuck am I doing? At least I got a nap today. 5 of coins? No, 7. Growth, nourishment, tending. You have planted seeds of intention, right? So I have an intended life for next year. Now you will now allow them to grow in their own time. Lovingly nurturing them. Don't force them to mature before they are ready to harvest. Meaning, I'm not going to go and start working. Like, unless God tells me you have to buy a computer, I really don't even want to start that. I can go into any person, they're going to tell me this is the best computer you need for what you need. I don't even know if I don't even fucking know. So in the essence, it's just still there. As long as I have money to purchase it when the time comes and I'm ready to do it. And in all actuality, I should probably get the job first and ask them what kind of computer. I don't know how this is going to work. I really don't.
If they get you a computer, they're going to track what you did. And they're going to track
That's
how
what they're
much you
supposed to
move
do.
your mouse.
I mean, whatever. So does that mean I need a house computer?
Yeah. Because if they give you a...
That makes more sense, right? That's what I thought. If I got a house computer, I wouldn't have to worry about any of this, right? But if you have like a laptop, each of them have different processing systems. So I don't know if they can process the system that I'm going to be using. That's a good idea. So maybe we'll just a house computer and ta-da, it's all done. How the fuck you buy one of those? Fucking Best Buy?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Another fucking Cyber Monday kind of thing. Anyways, I'm just saying that. God has a plan. I can't force this. I don't even want to. And that's what it is. I'm not trying to force really anything. I just like to have a little bit more understanding of what I'm supposed to focus on. Because otherwise I just take it day by day, which is exactly what he says. But you kind of want to have some idea. And the thing that's going on with these men right now, what the fuck kind of brothel is this? It's an energetic orgy going on. Only one of them's trying to be sexual, but in the essence, it is an energetic orgy. I need to understand what is going on here. What am I doing? I'm not doing anything, obviously. I'm trying to figure this all out so we can mellow this out and equal out all these relationships. Libras and Sagittarius, the shit's just got a little wild. Ride a pony. No. What the fuck is going on right now? Really? That's all I asked, is I blew out that candle. Hopefully they'll answer that wish between tonight or tomorrow or sometime and just tell me what the fuck. I'd like to know just as much as you would. I'd like to know who I'm supposed to be working on and working with. The reason I can't know that is because the energy is always fluctuating. It's not me. That's the shitty part. It's not me shifting through lower vibration versions. It's that they're shifting up into higher stages of love, so they have an opportunity to connect with me on different levels of love. It's annoying. And that doesn't mean romantically, or I don't know what that means. But there was like, yeah, dude, it's like a fucking brothel. It's a bathhouse, and I'm the only one in the water. Sounds so funny. Anyways, okay, yeah. Reverse possibility is being impatient and having a lack of trust. Bro, when your life's not doing anything, you're very impatient. Well, what the fuck is gonna happen with my life? I don't know, to give it time to grow. Really, I've lived like that that's what I told the kids. It's like, dude, it took us 3 years. Can you believe that? Well, 2.5, almost 3, yeah. If we're not housed till April, if we don't get in a house before April, it would have took us 3 years to get back on track. No, for God to put us on a track. It doesn't matter. I kept trying to get on track, and he kept fucking rerouting me. He wouldn't let me do it my way. That's the difference of why this is happening. I'm doing it his way. Whatever you fucking say, I'll do whatever you say. Why? Because it's the only way I can get peace. Like right now, alright? If you do it my way, then you ain't got nothing to worry about. And just let it be. Fine, whatever you say. If I didn't do his job, like if I didn't want to give in and buy a computer, and I didn't want to do this job, then I'd spend more energy and time worrying about, well, what's going to be my new job? How am I going to pay my bills? What am I going to do next year? What if I get this house? What about money? What about this? Because he already gave me the answer, I don't have to what if. I just have to believe in what he said and that it'll work out. You know what I mean? I just have to believe in this shit. And that goes back to the house. This whole time I was like, you know what I mean? I wasn't looking for a house. In essence, I kept thinking I wasn't ready, but once I put in an application, then that's really when it happened. It's like, all right, the universe is like, she's fighting the fears. Let's get a house ready for her. She can't do this on her own, though. She needs support. We promised she wouldn't do it on her own, and that's where this whole support team comes in. Because God knew I couldn't do it on my own. Really? I mean, it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to know that. And people were always frustrated because I couldn't just hurry up and get a job, get a house, and get back on my feet. I didn't have the right mentality. That's all I was trying to do since the moment I lost my house. When I finally realized that mindset wasn't going to help me get there any faster, and I really had to let God do this and show me the best way to do it, is when it started happening so much faster. I kept trying to do it my way until probably summer of this year. You can see where the emperor lets go. When I moved in here, I was still trying to do it my way. Still trying to, and then I slowly started letting loose and trusting God, because I was in a place where I could finally breathe. I knew I had a place to sleep. I knew I had stuff. But when you're waking up every fucking morning and you don't know where you're going to sleep and what you're going to eat, where you're going to take a fucking shower, that was the hardest for months until I figured that one out. We were running all over town, taking showers every day. And the kids were like, we don't have to. It was so important to me because that's what I liked. It didn't matter, bro. It was important to me. Simple shit like that, trying to meet your needs. It's hard to believe in anything else but the day. And even then, I didn't have the answers, so I had to learn how to trust him just to get through the day. Then the weeks, then the months. Now you see, he's planned my whole year. I didn't plan it, but because I go with his plan, it'll work out perfectly. Because he's trying to make it simpler than me just getting another job. Realistically, that's a great idea. Why didn't you ever think of that before? It wasn't my idea. Maybe I could have one day thought about working from home, but it never crossed my mind. I was always a work outside of the home type bitch. It's not that I didn't have it, and that's where I got the download this morning too. Welfare offers these fucking, I'm part of their program. It's called the Workforce Program, and I can go take these quick classes. That's what God told me, but that's way the fuck up in Adams County. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's like fucking 45 minutes away from here. But it's important. I need these classes of, they offer these certificates in these classes that you can take for Excel, PowerPoint, Microsoft Office. I need all of those. Really? Yeah, and I might take a typing class again just to bring up my typing skills. I need to prepare. If you were going to join the gym, your ass would probably go buy some new gym clothes. You'd buy you some tennis shoes. You'd buy you a water bottle. You'd buy you a gym bag. You'd buy you some headphones. You'd get ready for your fucking gym excursion, right? I have to mentally. All I really physically need is a computer, and as she says, a home computer, which I know where I can get one of those cheap. Through what? Xfinity. They offer low-income housing families a discount to get up to 3 computers. It could be a personal or a home computer. They're refurbished, of course, but who cares? Doesn't matter. As long as it does the job. And that's what I mean. It's like, yeah, it was a great idea. It's not my idea, though. My idea I wouldn't have thought of that. I would have thought of working hard, doing something I already did, not something new. It's like, do you have the skills? Some of them, can you get the skills? Yeah. And that's the training. What kind of training would it take? And that's where I got the download this morning. I'm not there yet. I still have a job until January. I don't have to rush this. But starting the real thinking now, and that's where you complete this thought process, this vision happens inside of you. You complete the vision board where it's complete. And you're ready to take action, and then you just wait on God to tell you when. You've got it ready. All right, God, I'm ready. Okay, hold still. And that's that fucking be still but be ready type bullshit. He'll tell you when. But you got to do the legwork, which is all the thinking about breaking it down into your thoughts and then speaking it out. What actions are you going to take? You're telling the universe what you're, you know what I mean? It's the alchemical, transmutation of information from the divine happens inside of you. The inspiration, it's just a spark of initiation from Neptune. And you have to work it through your being. As long as you don't have too many fears, you can ground this straight from your head down to your eyes. You saw the vision. It was given to you in your crown. You saw it through your third eye. You spoke about it through your mouth, through your throat chakra. Your heart starts fueling it. You have the solar plexus, which you have the confidence to believe in this. You get down to your sacral. You're coming up with ideas to make it happen. You have the creativity to make this happen. And then you hit your root. Let's go. I can do this. I'm ready to do it. But you got to work through all of those energetic fields to make this a reality. And that's where it comes from the top, not from the bottom. Just ideas. Okay? Spiritual work at hand for tomorrow. Oh my God. Well, it's 7-7. What is the 7 of Swords? Lies. It's the Loki card. That's what Aquaman said to his brother. He's like, take it easy, Loki. He didn't get that joke. Oh, you could have called him Cain and Abel or Set. You could have called him Baldur. He still wouldn't have got that joke. Fighting brothers, I swear. Sneakiness. People will take advantage of it. Right now, when I'm in high manifestations and I'm full of all of this, they want to get real close. Why? They just want to tap in. Why? Because I can give them inspirations for something to work on them, for them to feed off of too. If you weren't so sneaky about it, it would be more powerful. Come down and look me in the face and ask God, ask Goddess to ask God what inspiration. I don't charge for this. It's your pride. Sit down and have a conversation with me and I'll tell you what God has for you. Or you can just sit over there and steal everything that I give for everyone and think that it's for you. Whatever. Doesn't matter. But that's how I feel about it. It's like, Russ wants inspiration, then come get it. Quit stealing it. I don't have a problem with helping you write a better song. Your songs fucking suck. If you could stop writing terrible songs, I would have nothing to talk about. I guess. Don't stop. Going back to it, it's like, I have no problem with helping you. Your problem is helping yourself. You have a problem with helping yourself. To my shit. Just kidding. 7 of Swords. Deception, gossip, theft. Someone is being sneaky or dishonest about something. Or is it you? Are you being sneaky? What are you guys doing on the sidelines? I mean, seriously, though. Conversely, this card may serve as a warning that something isn't quite right. Take a second look. Reverse possibility. Again, with your impatience and lack of trust. Isn't that exactly what the last one said? I'm going back. Yes, look. Impatience and lack of trust. Impatience and lack of trust. Meaning you don't want to wait for God's calling on yours, you want to steal someone else's. You don't want to wait for what you're supposed to do, you want to do what other people are doing. I'm not really worried about you. That type of low vibration can't even penetrate my reality, so, moving on. What is the outcome, God? Oh, Queen of Cups. No, King of Cups. Poseidon. Really? I can pull it in a different deck. I'll read it here, but we're going to end up having to talk about him. It's Neptune. You're supposed to be the master of emotions. Neptune rules over all the waters, where the emotions become manifestations. Really? Really? And that's why I was watching Aquaman, because he was the ruler of the sea, and it was his descendant, sort of. Anyways, where am I looking for? Cups. Not swords. Cups. 3 of Cups. Oh yeah, that 3 of Cups that came up in Temperance is friendship, support, and happiness. Connect with your friends and support system. Lean into your relationships and celebrate each other. Meeting new friends. I'm excited. Reverse possibility. Solidarity, FOMO, growing apart. I mean, that's usually where I'd be. I'll be wherever I want to be. Master of Cups. Oh, we got dessert, remember? You guys want to see something funny? We're a small family. So what the fuck do I need a big-ass fucking birthday cake for? We come in small sizes. Look at that. It was 3 little pieces of freaking cheesecake. Really? That's what we chose. We all like cheesecake. 3 little pieces. That's all we need. We don't need a whole family. We're not a family size. Not really. We're a mini family size. Really? Yeah. I think it's cute. We're not a foursome. We're not a full family yet. But in essence. But we are. I think it's cute. 3? I thought it was cute. Do you think it's cute? I thought it was cute. Alright, anyways. King of Cups. Emotional maturity and a deep knowing. To express one's emotions in a way that is informative and supportive rather than damaging. I think I do both. I'm not... Okay. I said so many mean things to Bobby in the last couple months. They had meaning to me. They just came out very meany towards you. They were very meaningful. I meant what I fucking said. I just probably shouldn't have said it in that way. I had a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things about you bothered me. I probably should have had that conversation with you directly, but you don't want to fucking talk to nobody. So we're just going to talk about it like I do everything out here. I have to talk about everything on the internet because, this is where it happens. Do I actually need a person to be on the other side, or I just need to be heard? And that's the proof to all the rest of you. You don't actually need a fucking therapist. Hopefully. I mean, in some essence, maybe you guys need someone to start the conversation. But all you need to do is talk and hear yourself. And nurture yourself and understand that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I said some shit. I know I'm not going to repeat the shit I said because I understand how hurtful it may have been to you. But these were all really things that were shadows about things that stood in between me thinking that I could be with you. They're not things that stop me, obviously, but things that make me think about a future with you. And you said stupid shit about how much it would cost to raise your children. Nobody asked you. But that's all they ever ask you for, isn't it? And that's why to the rest of you, you bum-ass hoes. You bum-ass hoes That's why they're attracted to me. Because I'm not a bum ass. I don't be bumming. I may be in a, you know what I mean, in a very humiliating situation, very humble, but I'm not a bum. I'm a hardworking bitch. You ain't seen no shit like that. And I'm too prideful to even take their fucking money. And they ain't never seen no shit like that. When you bum ass bitches are out there fucking begging off of them for everything, you bums. Like they thought they couldn't even have a good woman unless they had a good fucking job. That's not a good woman, bro. And especially if it ain't got good pussy. That's a bum ass hoe. That you think that you are a good man because you pay for her fucking nails. That's a bum ass hoe. She needs a pair of nails to look pretty. Well, she's got them wrapped over what? What's her hands doing? They're bum ass hoes, bro, that can't fucking provide for themselves. And when you're gone, they're gonna bum off some other bro. Not just for them, but for your children too. These are bum ass hoes, bro. And that's why they really, really, really are attracted to it. It's not so much my femininity, but yeah, I'm beautiful. It's my tenacity. It's my masculinity. Real recognizes real. They've never seen a real woman like this. And I'm not a woman. I'm part God. I'm goddess. They should have never showered you. They should be pissing on you like R. Kelly. Realistically, you're not worth their hard work. You're a bum-ass hoe that don't even give them happiness. If you're on my page and you know you're a bum-ass bitch that sits around and doesn't contribute to your man or your relationship or your future or your fucking children, you just sit around fucking expecting everything to be given and supported. You're a bum-ass hoe. You're a fucking Eve. A fucking bum. A fucking parasite of his fucking flesh. Don't you ever think you're divine. You're a bum. And that goes for any men too. Women want a man that can actually provide for himself, that has a structure to himself, that has, you know what I mean, that can do his own fucking laundry and dishes. You know how sexy that is to me when I'm out there doing laundry? There's usually just us women doing fucking tons of loads. But there's always those guys that come in. They come in with one little bag and use the biggest washer, overdo the soap, and they're in there folding their underwear quite lovely. I love to watch a man be a man. Not need some woman to take care of his, you know what I mean, his affairs, but he can handle himself. A man that can take care of himself. That, you know what I mean, pays his own bills. A man likes that in a woman too. Because she doesn't have to lean so fucking hard on his ass. Lean with it, rock with it. I just want to point that out. That's it, you bum ass hoes. A spiritual master, and that's what you thought I was because I wouldn't work. You have no idea what this is doing to my pride. You have no idea what this is doing to my body. You have no idea. You have no idea how much I love to fucking put on a fucking reflector vest and be out there fucking bob the building and fucking show these men that I could swing a fucking whatever. Give me the fucking tool and tell me how to use it. Watch me. Go. No, you bitches. And your little fucking... your little string up your butt and a little fucking dress up your vagina. Shut up, you bum-ass hoe. You bum-ass hoe. Watch me grab a gun. Watch me grab a sword. Watch me grab a fucking axe. Watch me grab a fucking shovel and a fucking broom. Wipe the fucking floors of you bum-ass bitches, bro. They love a fucking goddess. That's what a goddess is. God in the female form that can create and do all great things. You bum-ass hoes. I feel it so much in my solar plexus. I'm getting this. It's like I'm exploding. I feel it. I feel my solar plexus right now. I can feel it. There's this pain going off right now. You're becoming cocky. Calm down. Can't stand you bum-ass hoes. You got good dick and you're over here fucking being a bum-ass hoe. Bum-ass. Anyways. What am I? A spiritual master, appropriate boundaries, and a master of the waters within. Reverse possibility is unbalanced emotions and very manipulative. Fucking low-key, if you ask me. Low-key. Okay. Here's your reading. 10433. Might be somebody's radio station, is what it sounded like to me. 7 cups. realistically, we didn't get the Seven of Cups, which is pretty much Neptune. Oh yeah, we gotta read him before I let you go. Really? Yeah, it's illusions. Yeah, I mean, I've only been doing tarot for so long, I kind of know these things. Tomorrow's day, you're going to work up in a balanced energy of reaping what you sow. Okay? The Seven Swords is going to be, you're either going to be, as we said, restless and impatient about your situation, or you're going to get sneaky and do something devious about it to try to change your situation. You're going to get desperate. And you not being able to balance your emotions is going to lead to, and I can actually pull the next card, is going to lead to some bad actions. Okay. Well, that's the beginning of manifestations in this real world, but that's taking action in this world. And I told you that. The coins are about the real world. If you're not careful, bro, this could end really bad. Yeah, which one are you going to have? I don't know which one. Look, I know. Isn't that exciting? There's 3 different kinds. There's chocolate, white, chocolate raspberry. I want that one. I want that one. Save the raspberry one for Milia. You take the super chocolate one. Cool? Cool. I shouldn't be eating that at all. I can't eat that. I haven't been to the bathroom in days. I can't eat that, bro. What's wrong with your stomach? I don't know. I eat too much cheese and then I can't go to the bathroom for a long time. I mean, and then sometimes I just don't eat so I don't have to go to the bathroom. But I don't think I should put cheese. I just feel like that might not be a good idea. Really? What happened? I ate some good pasta. I don't know. I might be getting to this age where I have to like take some kind of medicine before I eat to make sure that my system is... I don't know. Why did you get cheesecake? You know that's going to stuff you up. You're already not feeling so well. I mean, I don't know. How do you counteract this stuff? Am I supposed to sit around eating beans all the time? I might need to start taking medicine. As I was sitting there, I want some cheesecake. I don't know if I can really do that. What happened? I don't know. My age. I just started... Some things have bad effects on your body. I know people that get old and they stop drinking milk or something, like, you know, they get allergic to stuff and stuff. And the older I got, the more cheese started hurting my body. I really love it too. It's so dangerous. Really? I mean, it's all fine until it's just stuck in my stomach for like days and I'm like, I'm gonna hurt, like I think I'm gonna throw up. Sorry, very not emotionally balanced. Anyways, this is what it is. And we're supposed to read, I forgot, he won't let me go. We're supposed to be reading the Poseidon card. What is it? I'm sure it's the Master of Emotions. Where's that? It's in the Quantum, which is, again, we're in the 11th. I think we're in the 12th. I think I am. I've been in the 11th dimension. I'm entering a new dimension, so I must be in the 12th dimension. And I just put all those cards. Forget it. What am I looking for? I'll show you when I find it. Ooh, that's trying to fall out. Ooh, I think I missed a card. That wasn't it. It's in the Quantum. Hold on. Damn. Devil. Empress. Cups. Wands. Tower's not until the middle. That's good. I look at these as like it's telling me the story already. Really? Yep. Magician and the Fool next to the Empress. Ooh, the Universe. These are all great. Where the fuck is the card I'm looking for? There he is. King of Cups. Told you. Neptune. This is our last card. What's tomorrow? It's I'd like to see you do this on a Monday, which is... The moon is the planetary ruler of your mind and emotions. We're approaching a full moon. Unbelievable. It's going to be the cold moon, which it is cold. And we're supposed to get snow that day, I think, actually. Crazy amount of snow. Today was fucking crazy cold. It's never really that cold around here. Really? Not usually. Not till fucking March. We don't drop that low. We get into the 30s or 40s. What the fuck are we doing in the 20s? In 20 again. That's not funny. Pentacles. Just pointing all of this out. It's a cold day in hell. It was. I gotta wake up in the fucking early morning, and luckily I don't gotta go far. It's right there. It takes me like 5 minutes to walk to work. Seriously? Not even. Well, okay, it does take me 5 minutes because somehow I keep fucking this up. It takes me like 7. Why? I don't know. Maybe because I stopped to light a cigarette, or I'm just slow. Who cares? I'm not in a hurry. I'm trying to find the cups. Wands, wands, wands. Cups. Here we go. Get away from me, 6 cups. Knight. Neptune, King of Cups. In our solar system, Neptune is the most distant planet from the Sun, apart from Pluto. And that's where I said we've got Saturn direct. We already had Pluto go direct in the beginning of Scorpio, and now we're there, which is the Trinity. We're in the highest level of light, or I am, and one day you'll be here with me. Saturn, Pluto, Neptune. This is the highest level. We taught about this 2 days ago. How did you teach about it? It was in the cards, but it wasn't. Like, I didn't know this was happening, but I did. Sort of. I saw something, but I didn't understand the point of it. So the King of Cups is still the mastery of your emotions. On a Monday, when you're going through your mind and emotions, this can be extremely dangerous. If you're not mastering them, then you're getting destroyed by them at the highest level. Under the moon... And then you have all this extra, which is Venus, your relationships. Sagittarius, which is making you go buck-ass wild. Get buck in here. Ooh. Balance. And that's the Temperance. How are you going to balance this? Your waters are taking over your mind, bro. Your sword is going to sink to the bottom of this ocean. And that's what's supposed to happen. This is going to make you lose your mind. Make sure you're taking the right actions in your heart and not out of fear and desperation or out of anxiety or out of... I'm seeing the Queen of Cups right at the bottom. No shit. Yeah. And what's this card? Marriage. It's the Hierophant. Maybe it's the Emperor. Could be, I think, the Emperor, because it had Isaac Newton, so maybe it's one of the two. Only Wolfman could tell us because he reads the fucking those numbers. I don't know what that means. That's crazy that those are lined up right there. What's underneath it? 8 of Wands and the 5 of Pentacles. And then what? Jeez, the H factor. The fucking King of Swords. Wow. Wow. Really? They tell stories if you know how to read them. Anyways, let's go on. A gas giant like Jupiter, and Jupiter was up there. It could have been Neptune. I saw it wasn't last night. You can literally see them up in the sky. They are the brightest stars. They are bigger and brighter than any star in that sky, and you can see most of them by the basic eye. A gas giant like Jupiter, its void blue color comes from methane and its atmosphere. And remember, I was getting downloads about being placed on a new planet. I was like, maybe it's Neptune or Uranus, and it turned out to be this other planet that's hidden over there by Neptune. Neptune in Roman mythology was equivalent to Poseidon. Who's Poseidon? Zeus, who's Jupiter, and Hades, who's Pluto's brother. Who am I dealing with? I mean, seriously, we just got off Mars, thank God. Thank God, which is Aries and fucking Scorpio. We're moving through it. Neptune was known as for his unpredictable temperament, flying into rage that manifests as storms at sea. That's what I mean, watch your emotions. The King of Cups is a little more in control of his emotions. He rides the churning seat of feelings rather than being pulled under. He symbolizes someone who has the emotions to check in through self-awareness and self-control. Here's your question for tomorrow to ask yourself. And ask yourself, I'm hearing this song. Not Saturn. But Saturn's there, and that's going to push your limits too. All of this, and Mercury came back, so that's going to be... It's basically, I told you, that was going to happen when all these planets came back, bro. They were going to fucking... And then next year, there'll be a planetary parade where they just kind of blast you. They turn on all the lights inside of you. We're puppeted to it. How it's affecting us is all different. Alright, King of Cups represents the ability to manage and contain powerful emotions without being overwhelmed. What are you doing with all of this? What feelings are you being challenged to control? Is it anger? Is it stress? Is it worry? Is it fear? Is it love? There's a million different types of emotions. The water is made up, it's not one drop that makes the water, but a billion drops that make an ocean. I'm always discovering new feelings and trying to find words for what it is that's going on in my body. A thought created a feeling, which is an emotion, which is a water feeling. We're built of water. We're made up of water. So when the waters start boiling, all those emotions start surfacing. What comes out of your mouth? And what actions does it push you into? If anything, I would say that's why you have to balance your fire and your water. It's like the fire can push you into great destruction, but you can drown in your emotions, crying, or just angry, or just, you know what I mean? Willpower just means you're just going to force your way through anything. You're literally blindfolded, and you're just a force to be reckoned with. Nobody can fucking stop you. Nothing logical. There's nothing that can stop you. That's the fire. The only thing that can put out the fire is what? Water. Which is what? Your emotions. How the fuck do you stop from drowning, though? What kills people? What makes people go suicidal and postal and ballistic? Is it their thoughts? Or is it their feelings? You can talk a person down from their thoughts, but you can't know what they're feeling. You can't take away their feelings, and most of the time they can't even put them into words. It's boiling. It's running through their body. Feelings. Block chakras. And what are feelings? Feelings are impressions of thoughts. They bubble. Right? So it's air. Right? That's all it is. A thought is the element of air, which is the swords. You put some air into the water, right? So we put a straw in our soda. Or what's in our soda? Bubbles. Right? Now, we know that the longer the soda sits there and all that air comes out, the more disgusting that soda is going to taste. Right? We know that if we leave our water bottle in the car during a hot day, the more disgusting it's going to taste. Under pressure, it gets kind of gross. But at the same time, if you put the right things in it, it can brew into a stew. You can make food out of it. You know what I mean? It's just kind of how you look at it. It's your emotions. Denying them is only causing problems because they're built up inside of you, and they can just come out. Your thoughts, nah, you hold those back like you wouldn't believe. You really do. You're not like me. You're not fluid. You're not thinking. You're not speaking your thoughts. But your feelings, and that's the thing, is they're just coming out, and they're not even coming out filtered. This is not filtered water that's coming out, and it's not even truthful. I mean, it's like, I didn't mean to say that. No, you meant to say it. It just, you didn't mean to use those words. And that's what I go back to Bobby. It's like, fuck, I used some pretty choice words there that I could see that hurt you and made you very angry with me. But are you seeing what I was trying to get to behind the words? And that's going back to one of Russ's stupid songs. You use some stupid fucking words. What the fuck are you trying to get across? And that's Kanye. That's fucking Royce right now. That's Eminem. We all use our words different, but what are we trying to really get across in filtering these words, making them sound pleasing or not so pleasing? What is the intention? What is the feeling behind it? Your feelings are just built up words. Yeah? You saw something, you never said something, and instead you stuffed it, and it became an air pocket in your chakra system. And now you're filled with all this hot air. Which is what? A lot of fucked up fucking thoughts that you need to speak. The truth shall set you free. And that's what it is. It's like, I needed to get that off my chest. It didn't sound so good. But I feel free. I needed that. I've been holding that in for too long. Partial thoughts, but most of it's the feelings. It's the release of the feelings that you're holding in. There's so much feeling behind each thought. The managing of it. Hey, good luck. Sounds like a very intense Monday. What am I going to do? I'll be walking around with those thoughts and feelings looking for items through Target. Really? That's all I do around there. I'm really trying to think about where in the store could this fucking weird thing be. And I'm like, oh, I didn't know they made that. And oh, this is cute. Really? Yeah, that's all I'm really doing out there. But I mean, during that time, it's like I'm just left with myself. That's where it all comes. Self-reflection. Hey, good luck. Good luck. Love you, laters. Bye-bye now. Have a good Monday. Monday fun day.